Hello pagan party people, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel, and welcome to the Witches in Quarantine tag. I can't remember who started this tag, but I do know that I saw it on Brittany from Palm Tree Bewitchery's channel first, and was very excited to jump on and complete this tag myself and answer the questions for your lovely faces. Please, if you have a channel, or if you've been waiting for the perfect opportunity to start a witchy channel, girl, you have all the time in the world right now, so if you would like to make a response to this yourself, please do. If you decide to do that, please do put a link in the comments below so I can watch your answers as well. But we're just gonna hop right in here with the 10 Witches in Quarantine questions. I do have a little card that you may see me reading. I just put keywords for each of the questions on. I'm visually impaired, so it's hard for me to read without sticking things very close to my face, so that is why that is happening. So the first question is, what herb have you used the most during this quarantine? And I'm just gonna be completely honest and say cannabis. I honestly am so surprised that cannabis is still illegal in a lot of places. There are so many medical benefits, mental health benefits as well, that it's crazy. I myself use it for anxiety. I have an anxiety disorder and a panic disorder, and that helps me so much. I mean, yes, there are people, including myself at times, who use cannabis because it's fun. I mean, duh. But mainly CBD, as well as in conjunction with microdoses of THC. So many medical benefits. It helps with anxiety, it helps with physical pain, it helps, y'all, do some research if you are a little bit afraid of the cannabis plant. There's so much misinformation out there, and there's so many benefits that people are not receiving because of this misinformation and because people still wanted to keep it illegal. But I do believe that just CBD I believe a lot of CBD products that are released have less than 0.05% THC in them. So, I know it's a very small amount, but I do believe that CBD products like that with trace amounts are illegal. Because, to be completely honest, I don't think it's possible to get CBD without having at least trace amounts of THC. I'm gonna shut up about pot now. So, question 2 is, what crystal or stone have you used the most in this quarantine? So, y'all know that amethyst is my, I don't want to say soul stone, but it's the one that I work with the most. It helps me with my anxiety a ton. It also helps me to be able to sleep. I keep it by my bed. Yeah, I'd have to say amethyst or tiger's eye. Any type of tiger's eye. I currently have a piece of blue tiger's eye in my pocket. And tiger's eye has been a really important stone to me since the beginning of my path as well. It just helps me to stay so grounded and so present and almost in the middle. It helps me to not be apathetic, but also to not care so much that I am enraged or get myself all worked up. Tiger's eye is great, dude. Any color. I love tiger's eye. It's also kind of part of the name of my channel, you know? Are you surprised? Probably not. Question 3 is spells. Okay, I thought it said stabs. I'm like, I have not been stabbing anybody lately. What is this? Spells. Have you done any spells during this quarantine situation? I don't want to say that I've spent a lot of time at my altar in ritual, but I've sent well wishes to the planet because of this pandemic. I've wanted to send love and healing for myself and my guides, whoever of them wish to add their energy in. But actual, like, spells, other than sending well wishes and love and light, etc., not as much. But I've been trying to send love and positivity as much as possible because I know that everybody needs that right now. Number 4, favorite, like, what music have you been listening to the most during this quarantine is basically what that question is. I do have to say that I have been listening to a lot of Hailstorm, because I love Hailstorm. As well as the song that I probably have been listening to the most is Breaking Down by I Prevail. It's a good one, if y'all haven't heard it. Also, my sister knows someone in the band, so, like, I don't know. I'm a little bit of I could geek out about that particular song, not just the band in general, but that particular song for a minute. But I'm not. I'm going to spare y'all that. Question 5. What is the food that you've been munching on the most during this quarantine? And I would have to say probably waffles. Waffles have been great. As well as anything with cream cheese. I mean, we had bagels and I was putting cream cheese on, and right now I'm basically using it because I don't want it to be wasted, so I'll make toast and put cream cheese on it, or English muffin, whatever have you. But mainly waffles. And yeah, waffles are great. I don't know what you are doing with your life if you don't like waffles. You're waffling at life, bro. Yeah, I know. I'll go home. So, how much toilet paper do I have left? I know that is the question that everybody has just been on the edge of their seat for. I'm good on toilet paper. I didn't panic buy, like some Karens out there, but I'm good on toilet paper. I'm not going to be needing to use lettuce leaves anytime soon. It's all good. Question number 7. Wow, my handwriting is small. How are you holding up mental health-wise? I'm okay. I do have a low immune system, but I'm less concerned for myself than I am for others. Especially my grandparents, one of which is still working at an assisted living center for the elderly. The other of which is dealing with a previously acquired health concern. I don't want to say what it is, but has a pre-existing condition, and the addition of COVID-19 would not be a welcome mix to that cocktail of stuffs. So, yeah, I'm more concerned for others than I am myself, but knowing that I have a low immune system, I have been doing little immune tablets in a glass of water each day, as well as immune boost gummies, and I also take a multivitamin. Question 8. Hobbies. Any quarantine hobbies? Learning more about tarot. I've been going through some of the guidebooks and some of the course material for the tarot summer school courses I've taken in the past, or that I had, previously purchased access to and haven't had the opportunity to work through yet. And I've been really enjoying that so far. There were some courses that I loved and learned a lot from and wanted to go back and grab some of the golden nuggets that I had forgot about from. And then there were some, or one in particular, Jessie Smiles, wowza. Jesse Huttenberg's Ancestral Healing with the Tarot course. I'll be working through that. I've been really called to work with ancestral energies lately. So just really digging into those courses that I have taken or hadn't had the time to take from Tarot Summer School have been fun. I've also been coloring. I have an adult coloring book that I've been using, which has been helping with my anxiety. As well as talking, even though we can't physically see each other due to the quarantine, talking to my handsome boyfriend has been really awesome. I wish I could talk to him more, but sometimes life is a thing that happens. But he's been helping me stay sane, so that's fun. Love you. Alright. Question 9 is any good books you've been reading during the quarantine? So I've been currently reading Transformative Witchcraft. I cannot remember who. It was a book for Katie Flowers' Blossom Book Club. I do believe. I cannot remember who the author is. But that has been a really good book. It's really helped me to think about more of the practical. It's very kind of Wiccan leaning, but it also helps me to think about the practical elements of raising energy and the process of casting, and when it comes to either circles or spells, etc. Like, everybody says that you're supposed to raise energy, do it, speak, and then you let it out, but like, how does that work? Raise energy, what are you talking about? Like, grab a few Red Bulls? What are we doing? So Transformative Witchcraft, and I will put in the description if y'all would like me to the full title and the author's name. But I've been really enjoying that, and that's been helping me with some of the what I would consider harder to explain elements, practical side of witchcraft. Next up on my reading list is Tarot for Troubled Times by, I believe, Teresa Reed. Yes. The Tarot Lady. I purchased that a while ago, but I feel like now is the perfect time to start digging in because we are all experiencing a collective troubled time. So when I finish with Transformative Witchcraft, that will be the volume that I pick up. And then there are a few book club books, like How to Do Nothing. I can't remember the author. I'm sorry, y'all, I'm terrible at this. But How to Do Nothing is the next Blossom Book Club book for Katie Flowers' Patreon. And I would also love to start doing some bibliomancy stuff with, what is it? It's Clarissa Pinkola Estes, Women Who Run with the Wolves. That one, yes. I was going to say The Red Tent, but that's another wonderful one that I need to repurchase very soon. I want to dig into both of those books, The Red Tent and Women Who Run with the Wolves. Loved them. I need to repurchase The Red Tent, though. Like, stat. And question 10. Oh, if I wasn't holding this upside down. If I could read my own hand. Oh, Most Burnt Incense. Okay. Sometimes it's hard to read my own handwriting, y'all. Dragon's Blood. I would have to say it would probably be Dragon's Blood and Patchouli have been the most burnt incense that I've had. I've also burnt some loose lavender, but mainly I would have to say Dragon's Blood. Just that strong energy has been, I don't even know how to explain why I've been burning Dragon's Blood as much as I have. Not that I've been burning it in an inordinate amount, but compared to how much I would normally burn something like Patchouli, yeah. So, those were the 10 questions for the Witches in Quarantine tag. Like I said, don't be growling, sissy butt. What's the matter? Who are you seeing out there? Miss Queen is seeing somebody on her territory. Get a little feisty. Who are you seeing out there, Miss Mama? Sit down. Thank you. Yeah, that was the 10 questions for the Witches in Quarantine tag. As I was trying to say before Miss got all growly and all territorial. If you feel so inclined to answer these questions yourself, you do so in a blog post if you don't want to be showing your face on camera, or you could do so on YouTube and plop me a link to either in the description below. Thank you all for taking the time out of your day to watch my face stumble upon some questions, and yeah, hope to be making more videos for you guys soon, and until we meet again, please everybody do try to stay safe. I realize that this is a tough time for everybody. I don't even know how to explain how much love and compassion I want to send out to everybody. I know so many people are struggling and so many people are mourning losses of their loved ones who have lost their battle with COVID-19. And so many people are fighting their battle right now and trying to be in solidarity with their loved ones who are fighting the battle when they may not be able to go see them in the hospital, or they may not be able to go near them due to this whole quarantine thing, which I understand is for the betterment of everybody, but I also understand it is painful to not be able to be at your family member's side when they're dealing with something like this. So please do know that I'm sending so much love and so much compassion to everybody. And I do know that this is going to be a very challenging time mental health wise for everybody. So I have considered making a Discord for this channel, or even in the comments if anybody who's seeing this is struggling. If you just want to reach out in the comments, if you want to DM me, I'll give you my Discord tag, or find me on Amino, Tigerside, Dreamer. If anybody needs to talk, I'm here. We've got all the time in the world. So I just, like I said, so much love, so much compassion to everybody. Blessed be.